We usually think wisdom comes from just soaking up information, nice and easy. But what if the opposite is true? What if real growth, real intelligence only happens when things get a little tough? This idea that genuine wisdom demands effort, not comfort, is exactly what we're going to break down right now. Okay, so this quote, this is the whole idea in a nutshell. Just think about the last few things you watched or read. Did they feel totally effortless? If they did, then the argument here is that you are probably just running on an intellectual treadmill, confirming what you already know, but not actually going anywhere new. So that leads to this question, right? We all talk about hitting the gym for a physical workout, but what about a mental one? Are you actually putting your brain through its paces, or is it just kind of chilling on the couch all day? Let's get into why that difference is so important. And this leads us right into something that's incredibly easy to fall for in today's world, a little something called the intellectual comfort trap. Most of us don't even see it. I mean, just think about your phone for a second. It is a non-stop fire hose of super simple, easy to digest content, right? It's all designed to be frictionless. It grabs you for a moment, you get a little hit of info, and then you just swipe. The whole system is built for shallowness, not for depth. And here's the kicker, the really scary part. See, your brain is an adaptation machine. You feed it a steady diet of simple, bite-sized stuff, and it literally adapts. It gets better at thinking in shallow ways, which means it gets worse at deep, complex thought. Okay, so how do we fight this? What's the antidote to this comfort trap? Well, it's this idea we're calling the friction principle, and it's all about embracing the positive side of a good old-fashioned intellectual struggle. And this really lays it out, doesn't it? You've got two paths. Over here is shallow consumption. It's super easy, it feels good, and it mostly just tells you you're right. But then there's deep engagement. Now that's the harder path. It stretches you. It makes you uncomfortable. And that feeling, that little bit of, oh, this is hard, that's where the magic happens. So let's give this feeling a name, mental friction. And you totally know this feeling. It's that moment you have to stop, reread a sentence, and just wrestle with an idea. We're kind of taught to avoid that feeling, to see it as a sign of failure. But it's the exact opposite. It's the sound of your brain getting stronger. So where do you find this good kind of friction? Well, it's definitely not in a 30-second video clip, right? It's in the stuff that stretches you, tackling philosophy that messes with your worldview, digging into a complex science article, or reading dense writing that demands every ounce of your attention. Now look, this isn't just some nice-sounding philosophical idea. There's actual brain science that explains what's happening inside your head when you feel this friction, and we're gonna get into that right now. Remember that feeling of confusion we talked about, that mental friction? Well, psychology has a pretty cool name for what's actually going on in there: neuroplasticity. It's the literal physical process of your brain building new connections, of rewiring itself. That feeling of being confused, that's literally the feeling of your mind leveling up in real time. So the process is actually pretty straightforward. It's like a 4-step workout for your brain. Step 1, you tackle a tough idea. Step 2, you feel that mental friction. Step 3, your brain goes, whoa, new challenge, and starts physically rewiring itself. And boom, step 4, your key cognitive abilities get a serious upgrade. So what are we talking about here? What exactly gets the upgrade? 2 of the most critical functions for your intelligence: your working memory. Think of it like the RAM on your computer, the space you have for juggling complex tasks. It gets bigger. And your verbal reasoning, how you connect ideas and make sense of the world through language, it gets way sharper. And what this all boils down to is something pretty incredible and honestly super empowering. Your intelligence, your IQ, it's not set in stone. You're not just stuck with what you got. You can actually train it. You can grow it. Okay, so this is where the rubber meets the road. Knowing all of this, what do you actually do about it? It all comes down to a choice, a really simple one, but yeah, not always an easy one. Here's the big mindset shift. The next time you hit a tough idea and you feel that confusion creeping in, instead of backing away, you gotta learn to lean into it. See it as a sign, a blinking light that says, upgrade in progress. And honestly, this is so key, we have to say it again. The next time you feel that mental friction, just whisper this to yourself. It totally changes the game, turning a frustrating struggle into a positive sign of growth. So what's the one thing you can do, like right now? Go to your bookshelf or your reading list and pick up that one book that kind of scares you a little. The one you've been putting off because it seems heavy. Yep, that's the one. That's your ticket. Choose to engage with that difficult idea. Look, at the end of the day, this is all about changing how you see wisdom. It's not a passive thing you just collect. It's an active process. It's not about what you know. It's about building a mind that can grapple with anything. It's about putting your wisdom into motion.
So I'm going to leave you with this question. The ball's in your court, and the clock starts now. What friction are you going to seek out? So what's it going to be? What's that uncomfortable idea you're going to choose to grow with today?